Hello, everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. And before we dive into today's episode, which is the ongoing bizarre feud, is it one sided? Is it both ways? Between Jeff Lewis, who is very problematic, and also with Kyle Richards from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So before we dive in on what he is doubling down on, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. So, with that, let's go. So, this is according to Reality Blurb. It says Jeff Lewis is doubling down on his diss of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards' marriage, saying that the 54-year-old, quote, hates Mauricio Umansky. Not only did he shade her marriage, saying that Kyle hates him, but the radio and television personality also went so far to call the socialite a lesbian for the second time at BravoCon. During the Ask Andy panel at BravoCon 23, Jeff, who is 53, said from watching the opening scene of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, he could tell Kyle effing hates Mauricio, adding that it was clear as day she hates him. I was watching that and I'm like, she is done. She is over him. Jeff also added that he didn't exactly know what Mauricio could have done to make Kyle so angry. The Flipping Out alum mentioned it again in a recent episode of Serious Jeff Lewis Live. And that scene I'm talking about, I'm not saying she hates him today, but I think she does. I'm saying that in that episode 1 of Beverly Hills, that exchange with Mauricio about the tattoo, she looks like she wanted to kill him, Jeff explained via Heavy. All right, side note before we keep going. I don't think that Kyle hates Mauricio. I think that Kyle wants Mauricio's attention. I think she's hurt by him. I think she feels very I don't know what the word is. I think she feels very ignored by him. I think she felt abandoned by him, when her friend passed away and everything that's going on in her life. I think that she felt abandoned by her husband when she needed him emotionally and mentally and spiritually the most. So I don't think that she's lashing out at Mauricio because she hates him. I think she's lashing out at him because she wants him to pay attention to her and to prioritize her. And, Jeff Lewis calling her a lesbian and everything, Jeff Lewis himself is gay. I think, I don't know about that because gay or straight, I don't know if he's using lesbian in a derogatory way. I don't know. I hope not. But at the same time, never in a derogatory way is it ever excused. I want to make that very clear. It's never okay to call somebody a lesbian or talk about their sexuality in a derogatory way. However, I do think that Kyle kind of opened up scrutiny to her own sexuality. And I don't mean judgment and I don't mean homophobia by any means. But, she opened up the conversation by, in my opinion, pretending to have a lesbian relationship with Morgan Wade, getting really close and getting really friendly and fueling the rumors and doing the videos and almost kissing and getting the tattoos. Not that you can't have close friendships with people who are of, the same sex, who may be gay or straight or bi or trans or whatever. Of course you can. But it seemed as though Kyle and Morgan was doing it very purposely, maybe planting some stories, doing the absolute most with the paparazzi and all of that. So it seemed very staged and that they were creating that narrative. That's what I mean by it. So I want to know what you guys think. But let's keep going. Fans may recall that in July of 2023, people reported that Kyle and Mauricio had separated. Of course, since then, both have maintained that they are still working on their marriage privately, but Jeff seems pretty certain the marriage is over. In an Access Hollywood interview, Kyle addressed Lewis' claim, saying, I did not like Jeff Lewis getting up there and saying Kyle hates Mauricio, because, she said, that's not true. I love Mauricio very much, and we are very close in spite of what we're going through. I would agree with that. I do think she loves him. I do think she wants to save her marriage, even though she's acting like she doesn't. I think she just wants his attention. I think everything she's been doing has just been attention-seeking behavior. And I think now she kind of realizes she might have taken it too far, and she might regret it now that he's out here with mysterious blonde women, with Emma Slater, his Dancing with the Stars partner, and he's now more focused on himself. So I think it's almost like when you fight with your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your husband or your wife, and you're pushing them away because you're trying to make them chase you. Like, I think Kyle wants Mauricio to chase her, you know? Send me flowers, blow up my phone, cancel your entire week just to spend time with me, surprise me with gifts, take me away. Like, I think that's what Kyle wants. I think she just wants his attention. But I think it's kind of backfiring on her the way in which she's going about it because I don't think Mauricio understands that. He just sees his wife being mean to him and angry to him and acting out. He doesn't understand that she just wants him to pay attention to her, basically, right? Now, Jeff Lewis, I'm not that much of a Jeff Lewis fan. To me, he seems very, very messy. He seems very attention seeking. And he also really, in my opinion, was really mean to Heather McDonald. He kind of was like clowning her. There was something about a missing set of earrings. And then his friend Megan was like really weird. I don't know exactly what's going on, but he seemed to have like stabbed Heather McDonald in the back because I think he's jealous. I think he wants the level of fame, of notoriety that Heather McDonald has, that Kyle Richards has. Jeff Lewis to me seems like a very sad person who's not really happy in his own life, even though he has money, even though he does have fame. I don't think he's a happy individual, and it's almost like misery loves company. And I think he kind of gets off on being mean to women. That's just kind of what it seems like, and just being like catty. Okay. The Beverly Hills socialite went on to add that she doesn't like to hear such claims, saying, I don't even like to put that out there. I don't want anyone hearing that. It's not true. Naturally, Kyle and Maurice's marriage was discussed at length during BravoCon 23. Kyle was questioned quite a bit about her marriage, but she maintained an upbeat vibe throughout. That's actually not true. She broke down crying on one of the panels. However, the Bravo celebrity did get emotional at one point during the Living in Beverly Hills panel. She reiterated that she and Mauricio love each other very much and that they're family no matter what happens. My three girls live at home. Only Farrah has her own place. He was busy doing Dance with the Stars, so he wasn't around as much. We're trying to figure it out. We know we love each other, she said as she began to tear up. This is not my idea of my fairy tale, clearly. Yeah, I think Kyle is kind of realizing that maybe her actions of being mad and pushing him away and all of this sort of outburst behavior isn't going to get her what she wants. And I think what she ultimately wants is just her husband's attention. Jeff Lewis, mind your business on this one, homie. Like, I don't know why he's starting feuds with Kyle. I don't know what's going on. I actually thought that they were cool. I thought that they were friends, but he's doubling down on it. I hope the lesbian comment wasn't derogatory. He said that she was a lesbian on Ozempic. We all know that she has there has been speculation that she was on Ozempic given her rapid and excessive weight loss. She says she's not. She said it was just, her diet, exercise, and not drinking. Who knows? Either way, I do think that it's not so much that she lost weight, in my opinion. It's how fast it happened, how rapid it happened, that I think either way, whether it was because she was on Ozempic or something or some type of weight loss shot, or if she was over exercising and under eating, that's also can be disordered given how quickly it came off. But again, you never know what's going on with people. I think the weight loss, I think the fake relationship with Morgan, I think the acting out it's just attention seeking behavior. But I want to know what you guys think. Whose side are you on? Are you like, no, I love Jeff Lewis. He's right. Kyle hates Mauricio. Their marriage is over. And she is a lesbian on Ozempic. Or are you like, Jeff, like, calm down. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. Like, I'm confused, Jeff. Are you a blogger? Like, you have your little podcast and radio show, sure. But why are you coming in so hot for Kyle? And why did you come in so hot for Heather McDonald? You guys have known each other for like 20 years. Like, what's going on? I don't know. For me, Jeff Lewis, it's giving jealous. It's giving a little bit of hater energy. It's giving misery loves company. It's giving I like being mean to women. That's just what it's giving for me. But I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. But before you do that, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.